So you're thinking about moving to Parrish, Florida. Well, in today's video, we are actually going to be taking a deep dive into my computer where I'm actually going to be going over the map view of Parrish to share with you where the local hotspots are, where the best restaurants to eat at, and where the nearest beaches are, and so much more that you guys really need to know about before you make the move. And if you guys stay all the way till the end, I will be sharing with you actually a few tips about the Parrish area that not many people know about until they make the move here. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's get started. Now that we have taken a dive into my computer, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And if you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button. Also tap that little bell icon down below so that you guys are notified every single time we drop one of our weekly videos. So let's talk a little bit more about the Parrish area and what you guys need to know before you make the move here to Parrish. Now, Parrish is kind of a unique area compared to any of these other surrounding areas by Sarasota. It has been more of an upcoming area because not so many amenities were there, but now that new home builders want to push up just a little bit more, go up a little bit more north to start building more houses like Neil Homes, MI Communities, Lennar, DR Horn, they're all pushing up into the Parrish area and starting to build out a lot of communities. So it's cool to see that and cool to see all the different housing options that you have in the Parrish area. So now when you live in Parrish, now you're sacrificing a little bit more amenities compared to if you were in Sarasota and things like that. However, the nearest beach in Parrish would be the Manatee County Beach, which is over here. It's about a 40-minute drive from the center of Parrish. And then your other option would be to go over by St. Pete and go over to Upham Beach. It's also a 40-minute drive. So you do have a couple good options as far as beaches go if you were to live in Parrish. Now let's talk about grocery shopping. Like I mentioned before, Parrish is still a developing area, so there's not very many options when it comes to shopping. However, you would have to, if you want to go to a Walmart, the nearest one would be in Sun City up here, which would be about a 15-minute drive. And then there are a few Publix around in the area. But then if you guys are looking for a Target, it's going to be about a 30-minute drive all the way down here to your next Target. So that is something to keep in mind when you are thinking about moving to the Parrish area as far as amenities, shopping, and close proximity to things. So now let's talk a little bit about drive times, right? So if you're looking to move, or if you're looking to move to Parrish and you want to travel down to downtown Sarasota, let's say down here, it's going to be about a 40-minute drive from Parrish down to downtown Sarasota. So it is a little bit of a drive. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking about moving to the Parrish area. Now, if you're looking to move to the Parrish area and you're going to be traveling to Tampa, that drive is also going to be about a 40-minute drive to downtown Tampa. So you're kind of in the middle between Sarasota and Tampa. However, if you fly out often, then Tampa is a great airport to fly out of. We've flown out of there many, many times. And I think it's easy to get around, easy access and stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind when you are thinking about moving to Parrish, is really the travel times. So now if you live in the Parrish area and you're a big shopper, where do you go shopping? Like I said, there's not very many amenities. So if you live in Parrish, your best option is the Ellington Premium Outlets. It's about a 15-minute drive depending where you are in Parrish. And to be honest, it's a great mall. There's so many different stores, so many different things that you guys can go check out and explore. So I highly recommend, if you guys live in the Parrish area, go check out the Ellington Outlet Mall. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of living in the Parrish area. The biggest pro for me in the Parrish area is that there's so many different housing opportunities. Like I mentioned earlier, Neil, MI Homes, Lennar, DR Horton, they're all building up there and building new communities. And the other thing to go along with that is that the homes are cheaper, because there's not many amenities up there compared to in Sarasota. And what's actually really funny is that there's, one major builder, if they have a home down in here and they built the same floor plan up there, and this floor plan is $100,000 cheaper as a starting price compared to if you were to buy it in Sarasota. So that definitely goes to show that Parrish is more of a cheaper place to buy a home. So now that leads into the cons. So I don't really have too many cons about Parrish, except the biggest con would be that there's not very many amenities compared to other areas, right? And that would be the biggest con. Like, it is a little bit further away from beaches. There's not very many, places to go visit, stuff like that. It's kind of more out in the country, so to speak. However, it is starting to get built up, so that may change in the next several years. So now maybe you have kids or you're soon gonna have kids and you want to know where the best schools are if you were to live in the Parish area. So I want to say that these are not my personal opinions, but these are just rather school ratings from greatschools.org, and I'll link them down below so you guys can go check out all this information yourself. But based on what has been said as far as like ratings and stuff like that, the best elementary school is the Annie Lucy Williams Elementary School for Parish. So now let's talk about high schools. So what's unique is greatschools.org actually doesn't have, high schools rated. So I'm just going to go by the close proximity. So if you live in Parish, the closest high school for your kids would be the Parish Community High School. So now let's wrap up this video and talk about Parish in a nutshell. So Parish is more of an undeveloped area so far compared to Sarasota. However, that does have its pros, such as there's a lot more housing available and the house prices are a little bit more cheaper compared to if you were to buy them in Sarasota. The cons for me would be that there's not many amenities in the Parish area and the beaches are just a little bit further than I would like, but that is all personal preference, up to you. And like I mentioned, Parish is a great area for some people. If you love living out in the country, then Parish is definitely your place. But if you're more of a city person and you like the city, Parish may not be your ideal place, but I would highly still recommend that you guys go check it out for yourselves to go see what it's like firsthand. So that wraps up today's video about the Parish area. Whether you're ready to move in 9 days or 90 days, we are here to help you guys. And like I mentioned earlier, our specialty is helping out-of-state buyers just like yourself make that move as smooth as possible. If you guys have any other comments, questions, or concerns, you can reach out to me by calling me, texting me, or emailing me. All my contact information is down below. And if you guys just want to comment on this video, hit the comment section down below, and I always respond to every single one of the people that comment. And until next time, I hope to see you guys all on my next video.